Hello everybody, and before this video gets started, I just wanted to make a quick note the videos that you're about to watch have been recorded months ago, and, well, at the time I wasn't feeling super great just because due to a lot of things, so I just kind of wanted to get that small little tidbit out of the way before I get to more of this with editing and whatnot. So, yeah. Anyway, back on with the show. Hello everybody, and welcome back to Megaman Battle Network 5. Now, still not feeling good, but hey, that doesn't matter. We're gonna move on anyway. That was a loud snap. Anyway, in the last episode, we had found out that the net was occupied and Scilab was getting attacked. So we need to talk to Mom and find a reason to get out of the house. Lan, you must take things easy for a while. I'm fine, Mom. Mom, Dex invited me to a play, which sounded kind of fun. Can I go? Lan, just promise me one thing. That you absolutely will not go anywhere dangerous. Of course, Mom. Forgive me, Mom. Goodbye. The real question is where would he go that is dangerous? I mean, I realize we're going to Scilab, which is dangerous, but she doesn't know that. But for real, where is it that, a kid could go that is dangerous on his own, technically speaking? Man, thank goodness you came. Mail, what am I doing here? Translation issues. When I stay inside, it just makes me sad. I came out for a walk to get my mind off of things. Man, just in case something happens, please keep this with you as an amulet. And we get the battleship for roll armor. Oh, and use this, okay? And the mail code. Take care of yourself, Lan, which at the current moment is completely useless to us. Well, I mean, the roll battleship would be helpful, but I almost never use it. At least myself. It sure is quiet. We're finished! The main system controls are completely out. What do we do now? The main system is up those stairs. From what that guy was saying, it sounds like big trouble. Let's go, Mega Man. Okay. So, yeah. It's locked. It would open up with a signature of a Scilab staff member. Well, darned it. And I apparently don't know how to press buttons and things. Let's see, Dad said there it is. Man, got Dad's ID. Right, with Dad's ID, we can get past all the Scilab security. Yep, we should be able to open that door. Yep, let's go, Lan. You bet, Mega Man. Anyway, well, time to go through the door. I kind of lost my train of thought because I was thinking of other things, but hey, it's no big deal because we're going to figure it out anyway. Well, I'm going to figure out, not where. Either way, anyway, this is where the main system is. But why is it deserted? You're right, that is strange. But we've got to find whoever infiltrated the main system. Lan, send me into the main system. Yeah, you got it. So yeah, let's go. Megaman, find the navies that invaded the main system. Roger. So yeah, the main comp is going to be our first dungeon of the game, which is very much fun. We're going to access the mystery data, get 900 zennies, because we're doing all the good things. Heavens, what to do? The backup data has been fragmented. The data must be restored to continue in this direction. Could you please reorganize the data? Changing the data is harder than it looks. It's heavy. You'll lend a helping hand, right? No problem. Thanks. I knew you wouldn't let me down. Let me explain how the reconfiguration, the data. Restoring the data is the only way to get through here. The data is saved in those blocks. Press the A button to remove the data. You can switch the data on the blocks with another block, or insert the block into an empty block. But you can only move data a limited number of times. If you make more moves than allowed, you'll activate the security system, so be extra careful. Is everything clear? Yes. Now, I'll tell you the correct order for this data. The data is according to number. The number for the data is left in the number of days of the week. The middle data is half of the months in a year, and the number on the right is the opposite of 5 on a die. If you forget, just ask me again. Mega Man fixed the main system because I pressed the L button by mistake, but yeah, we get basically 4 moves to move everything, so this will knock us down to 3. So we put 7 for the number of weeks, we swap 2 and 6, and then, yeah. You run out of moves fairly quickly, which is kind of the surprising thing, but it's also not a big deal as long as you know what needs to go where. So, I mean, obviously that's how it is with any dungeon, obviously. Me just being a dumb and over-explaining things. But, you know, it still does make the sense. But I don't. Because that's how things roll. What do we get? 150 zennies. I will take it. What's hiding down here? Blue mystery data. And some green mystery data over on that side. Get a Thunder Pea. That is useless, but we'll take it anyway. I mean, you can always find a use for something. I'm probably going off a little bit too fast right now. Just talking-wise, because I don't really... I just lost my train of thought. Good job, me. Either way, we're at least making progress. Even though my brain is like half melted. Megaman access the mystery data. Get 500 zenny. But hey, even with a half melted brain, we could still do things anyway. This data is a bit complicated, so pay close attention, okay? The left letter completes this coin of the world nickel. The middle letter completes the coin for quarter. And the last letter completes this coin word penny. Got it? Yeah, so the correct answer is nap. And if I'm being completely honest, I did not know that that was the answer to the quiz. I've always known the answer for this to be nap, but I didn't know it had anything to do with coins. I always thought it was just like, oh, this is what happened. Like, this is when you take like a short rest. I always thought that was the clue. So hearing that it's like a nickel, quarter, and penny is extremely confusing, if I'm being honest. But I guess you learn something new every day, especially from someone that plays this game like all the time. But I guess when you know all the answers, eventually, like years and years and years of playing it, eventually you kind of just have things stick in your brain and you just forget the little tidbits of information, then you relearn them when you have to go back over them thoroughly. Even though I really don't have to, I can just give you guys the answers. But what's the fun in that? Oh gosh, there's something in my eye right now. Oh dear. Okay, let's... Ow. This actually really hurts. But I don't like it, as I'm like prodding around to get stuff out of my eye, but also still trying to play the game at the same time. HP memory, I will take it. Ow! Oh god, now there's something in my other eye. Okay, this is not... Ow! Oh gosh. Oh, this is amazing luck right now. Getting something in your eye and then getting something in your other eye. Okay, you just do and that. And ow. I'm trying very hard to like force my eyes to open right now, which is very dumb, but consider these 4 animals. Dog, cat, owl, rat. One does not belong. Even I don't know the answer. What a conundrum. Okay, I need data for an animal that can be found in tar. What do you think is referring to in LA Brea tar pits? I don't know what to do. I can't figure this one out. Well, the correct answer is owl and rat, in that specific order. So we put R. That's wrong. We put O there. T. A. And then we're done. The one thing I find funny about this dungeon, though, is even if you get the answer like half right, like we have like owl and rat, if you don't put it so you get both of them in the same sentence, or like in the same like thing in one go, they're still both wrong, even though you need to get over on like both sides. I mean, it's just to prevent you from like essentially just breaking the system. But it still, to me, is just kind of funny, even though you have to like fix both. Well, you have to fix both, but you could fix one to like get to where you need to go. Because, you know, one continues on, the other just opens up a door, but hey. I need some help. Part of my place database has been corrupted, and now I can't recall the place. This is describing a platform for getting on and off ships. All I know is it starts with a D. I need some help. Part of my place database has been corrupted. What's this place starting with an H? The ship's interior corridor? So the correct answer is dock and hall. So let's start with the D. that was not meant to be a sexual reference. I just realized that. Either way, I think I just made it more of one because I just, had to spell that out for everybody. Anywho's, just ignore my idiot's brain. I mean, to be fair, technically, it is probably the best advice you could ever get in your life is just ignore me being a dumb. Right? Okay, let's get these switched over. And there we go. Dock and Hall. Booyah. And press the door switch. Security door is opened. This is a very, well, it is the first dungeon, so of course it would be a very basic puzzle. Some of the later ones actually do get really tricky. But, of course, why wouldn't they? That's what happens when you get later into the game. Well, there is the one of the last ones. They're, excuse me, drinking. I'm drinking juice. But there is the final dungeon, which is pretty much just, I can't even really call it a puzzle. It's more just a romp through where everything just tries to screw you over. And not even, in the, movement field. It just tries to screw you up in battle, which it really is not a creative kind of dungeon. And it goes away, after you even get to the back of there. So it's, really no point. And it doesn't even affect the boss battle, either. Which is kind of dumb. What part of the body can you hop to make music? That's a clue, but I can't make head nor tail of it. Why can't the other just be straightforward? Must be security, I guess. Even if I knew the answer, I'd rather see you struggle. But I'll give you a hint. Are you ready? A mother had one child, but 10 of these were born. Well, any ideas? A body part that goes with fire, band, and over. Does that give you any ideas? I haven't a clue myself. Somebody hurry and help. So the answer to these are hip, toe, and arm, specifically in that order. Does it make sense? Not really, but... well, I guess when you say if, a mother had a child and 10 of these were born, that's technically... I mean, yes, toe is correct, but you could also have, I guess, what is it, fingers as the answer? Because, you have 10 fingers. But then what if, the child was not born with 10 toes or 10 fingers or more? Game, you need some explanations, but I guess since they're going by the average type of thing, I guess that would be why it is. Which, I mean, it makes sense. I realize I'm just going off on a tangent here for absolutely no reason other than let's start a tangent, but hey, sometimes it's fun to do. Booyah. Laughing at my skill to take out pathetically weak viruses. Also, because I hadn't showed it off, and, well, there's only one more security question left that I just gave away. Whew. Oh, well, it really doesn't matter. It gives you the answer anyway. So, there's no point in screwing it up. But if you screw up the thing or don't make it, in time or fix it how you're supposed to, all you're going to do is just get attacked by viruses. You still get a battle chip and everything, so pretty much it's just to very slightly slow you down. It's nothing detrimental. The viruses aren't even, any more difficult than usual, but, how it is. And then we also want to come up here so we can grab this. Full energy, always useful. And this. Spreader E, I can definitely use that. We can make a program advance, actually, I think. Actually, can I make a program advance? I might be able to make one now, but I'm not entirely sure, or we'll have to buy it from the shop. I think it'll have to be bought from the shop, though. Yeah. Because all I got is spreader E. Dang it! Oh, well. Yeah, I should have enough money to buy it from the shop. So we can make a program advance pretty early on, which is nice. Okay, 800 needs money, which makes it easier to buy it. And final security question, go! Oh my. My oh my. What am I to do? What's wrong? I can hardly bear to say it. I was told to come and reorder the data, but the data order has escaped my memory bank. I tried to contact the person who asked me, but he's not answering my pages. Now I don't know what to do. My, oh my, oh my, oh my, what am I to do? He's right, Lan. What should we do? We can't proceed. Leave it to me. I'll find the person who gave the order. Lan, you're forgetting. Nobody is at Scilab right now. Shoot, you're right. Wait! The person who gave the order. He's a meticulous note-taker. Perhaps he has it written down somewhere. He's a subordinate of Dr. Hikari. There may be a note somewhere. A note in Dr. Hikari might go. Did you get that, Lan? Sure did. I'll have your memo in no time. Sit tight, Megaman. Thanks, Lan. And now for real-world stuff. So the memo, of course, would be in Dr. Hikari's lab, or Dad's lab, whatever you want to say. And, well, there's only a few places to check, but we're going to go for the obvious. There's something underneath the sofa. Get the work memo. There it is. I found it, Megaman. The data order is 53214. Roger, thanks, Lan. Now come back and operate, please. If you forget the order of the memo, view it under the key item on the PET screen. Roger that, here I come. So, yeah. Moving the data is pretty simple. So 53241. And boom. What? Alright. Boss time. Let's do this. Lan, the control panel for the main system is this way. And I think the infiltrator will be there too. Be careful, Mega Man. I will. Here goes nothing. Nobody home? You don't know what kind of enemy you're up against. Don't let your guard down, Mega Man. Okay. Nice work, Mega Man. You too, Lan. Who's that? Show yourself. What power? Who are you? I am Colonel. So, Mega Man, you are as skilled as they say. How do you know my name? Get ready. Here he comes, Lan. Battle routine. Set. Execute. I'll delete you. And yeah, so hey, say hello to Colonel. He's actually not from the classic Mega Man series, which you have probably already guessed, and this is kind of a shit situation to be in. But he's actually based off of Colonel from the Mega Man X series, specifically Mega Man X4, if you were curious. Why do I know this? Because I'm an extreme Mega Man nerd. And, well, consider the fact they share the same name, have a pretty similar design. Well, actually, the only difference is that he gave him a green sword instead of a red one. Of course. You know, why do things have to go off when you're busy? And can you jump to the front, please? Oh, well. Ow. You know, getting random calls from the hospital is just always fun. Shut up! I know it's just vibrating, but goddammit! There it goes. Colonel, what do you want? Mega Man, you have passed. Passed? What's going on? And where's the Navi that infiltrated Scilab? Let's talk more. Jack out and go to the innermost room. Colonel! What in blazes is going on in here? I guess we should find out. Lan, jack me out. Well, let's head on in. Come this way. I will not harm you. Who are you? My name is Beryl. You could trust me. Well, at least try to trust me. Beryl? The Navi that broke into the main system, was that? Looks like you're a bit confused. Let me explain just what's going on. You know what's been happening on the net, right? Yeah? In response, we're forming a team of net navies to defeat the evil organization that's occupying the net and free cyberspace from its grasp. However, we could hardly advertise the team publicly. Instead, we're recruiting team members in secret. So, you mean this whole thing was just... That's right. The infiltration of the main system was a test to determine whether you were fit for the team. A test? Correct. And you've passed. Lan, Megaman, join our team. What? This is all so sudden. You don't want to save your father. Dad. Do you know what's happened to my dad? Lan, I'll say it again. Join our team. Together we can defeat Nebula, the Dark Chip Syndicate, which kidnapped your father. Nebula? So the person who kidnapped Dad is... Dr. Regal, the mad scientist and leader of Nebula. With him involved, you could bet a nasty plot is brewing. I'm in. I'll join the team. I'll make sure my dad is safe. Good. Then it's settled. From this moment on, you're officially a member of Colonel's Anti-Nebula Corps. But there's little time for formalities. You will join a liberation mission tomorrow. Liberation mission? Yes. We must liberate an area held by Nebula. Free it from its suffocating grasp. Tomorrow we're liberating ACDC Area 3. Got it? Okay. I'll contact you tomorrow with the mission time. Understood. And Lan, this team is top secret. Understand? Yep. Very well. You are excused. Beryl. Yes, what is it? Think my dad is okay? That is undetermined. The only thing that we know is that defeating Nebula is the one chance we have at saving it. Saving me? You understand? Yeah. Megaman, let's head home. I feel like that was a typo, but at the same time, knowing the story of this game and a few more things... Yeah. Either way, there are a few things that we do need to worry about. So, I'm ending it here, technically speaking, but when we get on to the next episode, we'll head back to ACDC while I explain this. But there is a bit of a time paradox for the non-canon timeline, and yes, I'm saying the non-canon timeline because technically Team Colonel is the canon timeline for these two games between Team Colonel and Team Proto-Man, and with where I'm going with this, you probably already know where this is going to be heading, but extra story with a different boss. So, off to that game once I catch up, because I haven't touched it at all, and I'm going to be playing it on an emulator on my computer because I don't want to reset any of my other versions. And, well, then I can have a bunch of crazy stuff that makes things a lot easier while running through two games at once. So, I'll be back. Alrighty, so after, well, I mean, it's been a while for me, but we have finally reached... I would have said a little weird, but that's probably just because I was snacking a bit. But we have finally reached the other alternatives, so... Land, the control panel for the main system is this way. And I think the infiltrator will be there too. Be careful, Mega Man. I will. Here goes nothing. Also, as a quick reference for this, I put in a ROM on my PC so that way I could run this a little bit easier instead of just, playing it on the Wii U. Nobody home. You don't know what kind of enemy you're up against. Don't let your guard down, Mega Man. So you're gonna notice a few extreme differences. Nice work, Mega Man. You too, Lan. Who's there? Show yourself. You can't be! And it's Proto-Man, obviously. What are you doing here, Proto-Man? Oh, you must be here on an official mission. Unfortunately, you're wrong. I'm here to fight you. Proto-Man, wait! That I cannot do. Here he comes, Lan. Battle routine set! Execute! You're mine! So yeah, we get to fight Proto-Man, and also, like I said, you're gonna notice some severe differences because, well... Yeah, the only thing I couldn't even get working on the ROM was, base cross, but at the same time, the amount of things I have, just put into this just to make my life a lot easier, like that, but Proto-Man fights a lot differently, so we're gonna actually let him show off a bit. So, if you try to area grab his panels, he'll area grab them back. This gets kind of annoying later. He can do his normal, charge at you. He's very simple right now, so he doesn't really do much, honestly. He can jump at you, keep doing those slashes, and then he'll do essentially a step sword and jump right in front of you type of thing, but he's not wanting to do that. And in later incarnations where he's stronger, he can even, jump behind you. Proto-Man, enough! But that's neither here nor there, because we're probably not going to see that. What are you after anyway? Congratulations, Megaman. You've passed. Passed? What's going on? And where's the Nevi that infiltrated Scilab? Chud will give you the full story. Jack out and proceed to the innermost room. Proto-Man! What in the blaze is going on here? I guess we should find out and jack me out, Lan. Yep. And so, off we go. What are you standing around for? Come with me. Oh, Chud. What are you doing here? The Nevi that broke into the main system, was that? Looks like you're a bit confused. Let me explain just what's going on. You know what's happening on the net, right? Yeah? In response, we're forming a team of net navis to defeat the evil organization that's occupying the net and free cyberspace from its grasp. To keep the enemy from catching on to our plan, we're scouting team members in secrecy. So, you mean the whole thing was just... That's right. The infiltration of the main system was just a test to determine whether you were fit for the team. A test? Correct. And you passed. Land Megaman, join our team. What? This is all so sudden. You don't want to save your father? Dad! Do you know what happened to Dad? Lan, I'll say it again. Join our team. Together we can defeat Nebula, the Dark Chip Syndicate. Which kidnap for your father? Anyway, well, basically this is the exact same kind of spiel. We'll get into more, like, different type things. This is mainly just kind of the same thing as what Colonel was saying. Or, not Colonel, Beryl. So, yeah. Anyway, the same thing is basically just being said here, just swapping out the, you know, what you call it, a couple of names, character sprites, character face painting things, such and such. But anyway, with that said, yeah, there's really not much else to be done. I'm going to be continuing to play this version just on my own time. Well, not on my own time, like as I record, just so I can show you guys off like cool differences. But keep in mind that I'm also going to have this version is like severely tampered with, just because I've played this game several times and I want to make that very much known. And just to show off as to how tampered this version is as well. Yeah, max bug frags, max any, you know, everything completed and whatnot. I realize I'm showing this off like a little bit early and whatnot on like what we have to do, but keep in mind I will be doing this like pure, I mean there isn't really a way to cheat it into the GBA version on the Wii U, but just so you guys know, I will be doing this all legitimately, and even then the last time I played Team Proto-Man was actually a couple weeks ago on the legitimate GBA, and I had beaten the entire game like 100% within the span of a few days, just because that's how well I know these games. So it really shouldn't take me too long to get anything back. I just don't want to have to burn myself out when I'm already having a lot of trouble with just kind of staying up with energy and stuff, and burn myself out by kind of having to keep up with playing the exact same game, if that makes sense. So that's why this version is going to be just kind of, especially why I have it on an emulator when it would be a lot easier for me personally to just play it on the Wii U and do it that way, because then I would also have like, you know, base cross and stuff, but just is I kind of want to make sure that that is very clear, is it's mainly just a way to help keep me from burning myself out on the same game. And as much as I love Battle Network, it is possible to do that because I play these games so much, and, you know, sometimes you just play a game too much that you kind of lose that interest, and I don't want to do that while playing these games because, yeah, I mean, I know I have a few other backups, but this is the main one that I want to try and stick with for a little while before we branch off into other things if I start getting bored, if that makes sense, before we jump off into other things. But with that being said, that's the that'll finish off this little like, extra tidbit of stuff and information and whatnot. So anyway, I will see you guys in the next episode where we get on with it. And yeah, until then, bye-bye.